In the context of survivalism, maintaining a well-planned food stockpile is one of the most critical strategies to ensure self-sufficiency during emergencies, such as natural disasters, economic crises, or other disruptions in resource supply. A well-structured food stockpile not only secures survival but also provides peace of mind, knowing that you and your family are prepared for unforeseen events. This detailed guide covers what to buy, how to choose suitable foods, and the best practices for storing them to ensure longevity, safety, and practicality. Why build a food stockpile? Survivalism is based on preparing for adverse scenarios where access to food may be limited or non-existent. Having a food stockpile is essential for several reasons. Food security in emergencies. Disasters like floods, earthquakes, or blackouts can disrupt supply chains, making it difficult to access fresh food. Self-sufficiency reduces dependence on external systems like supermarkets or deliveries. Economic stability. During times of inflation or crisis, a stockpile helps save money and avoid inflated prices. Long-term preparedness. In extreme scenarios, such as societal collapse or prolonged crises, a well-planned stockpile can sustain a family for months or even years. The goal is to create a stockpile that is nutritious, long-lasting, and tailored to your group's specific needs, considering factors like family size, dietary preferences, restrictions, and available storage space. What to buy? Choosing the right foods. The selection of foods for your stockpile should prioritize items with a long shelf life, high nutritional value, and versatility. Below, we detail the main categories of recommended foods for a survival stockpile, explaining why they are useful and how to incorporate them. 1. Grains and cereals. Grains are the foundation of any food stockpile due to their long shelf life, low cost, and high caloric density. They provide carbohydrates, the body's primary energy source. Rice. White rice can last up to 30 years if stored properly, while brown rice, though more nutritious, lasts only about 6 to 12 months due to its oil content. Choose white rice for long-term storage. Wheat and flour. Whole wheat grains can last decades but require a grinder to turn into flour. Regular wheat flour lasts about a year but can be extended with proper storage. Oats. Rich in fiber and easy to prepare, oats are ideal for breakfast or quick snacks. They can last up to 2 years. Corn. Dried corn or cornmeal is versatile for bread, polenta, and other dishes. It can last up to 10 years. Quinoa and other grains. Quinoa is protein and nutrient-rich but more expensive. Other grains like barley or rye are also good options. Recommended quantity. Plan for about 150 to 200 kilograms of grains per person for a year, adjusting based on your family's average consumption. 2. Legumes. Beans, lentils, and other legumes are affordable sources of protein and fiber, complementing grains to form complete meals. Beans. Varieties like black beans, pinto beans, red beans, and white beans are durable, up to 30 years if stored correctly, and versatile. Lentils. Easy to cook and with a long shelf life, 20 to 30 years, lentils are ideal for soups and stews. Chickpeas and dried peas. Great for diversifying the menu and with a good shelf life, 10 to 20 years. Recommended quantity, about 25 to 50 kilograms per person for a year, depending on consumption frequency. 3. Freeze-dried and dehydrated foods. Freeze-dried and dehydrated foods are lightweight, compact, and have an extremely long shelf life, often exceeding 25 years. Dehydrated fruits and vegetables, apples, bananas, carrots, and onions are nutrient-rich and can be rehydrated for soups, stews, or snacks. Freeze-dried meals, ready-to-eat kits like pasta with sauce or chili are convenient but expensive. Ideal for short-term emergencies. Powdered milk and eggs, protein and calcium sources useful for recipes and direct consumption. They can last up to 10 years. Recommended quantity, include about 10 to 20 kilograms of dehydrated fruits and vegetables per person and 5 to 10 kilograms of powdered milk or eggs. 4. Canned foods. Canned foods are ready to eat, require minimal preparation, and have a shelf life of 2 to 5 years, though they are often safe for longer. Canned meats, tuna, sardines, chicken, and beef are protein sources with good durability. Canned vegetables, corn, peas, green beans, and canned tomatoes are versatile for cooking. Canned fruits, peaches, pineapples, and pears and syrup provide vitamins and sugars for energy. Soups and stews, convenient for quick meals, but check expiration dates. Recommended quantity, plan for 50 to 100 cans per person, varying between proteins, vegetables, and fruits. 5. Oils and fats. Fats are essential for providing calorie-dense energy and enhancing food flavor. Vegetable oils like canola or sunflower last about 1 to 2 years. Store in opaque containers to prevent rancidity. Powdered butter or ghee, longer-lasting alternatives, 5 to 10 years. Peanut butter, high in calories and protein, with a shelf life of about 2 years. Recommended quantity, 5 to 10 liters of oil per person and 2 to 5 kilograms of butter or similar products. 6. Sugars and sweeteners. Sugars provide quick energy and have a nearly unlimited shelf life if stored properly. Sugar, white sugar, brown sugar, or molasses can last indefinitely. Honey, naturally antibacterial, honey is an excellent energy source and never spoils. Syrups, maple syrup or molasses are durable alternatives. Recommended quantity, 10 to 20 kilograms per person, adjusted for preferences. 7. Spices and seasonings. Spices make meals more palatable and help prevent food monotony. Salt, essential for preservation and flavor, with an unlimited shelf life. Pepper, herbs, and spices, oregano, basil, garlic powder, and black pepper last for years and add variety. Bouillon powders, chicken, beef, or vegetable bouillon is convenient for soups. Recommended quantity, 1 to 2 kilograms of salt and 500 g of each main seasoning per person. 8. Supplements and special foods. To ensure balanced nutrition, include multivitamins, to address potential nutritional deficiencies. Protein or energy bars, convenient for short-term emergencies. Special diet foods, consider needs like gluten-free or diabetic-friendly foods. Recommended quantity, stock multivitamins for 6 to 12 months and 20 to 50 bars per person. 9. Water. While not a food, water is essential. Plan for at least 4 liters per person per day, accounting for drinking, hygiene, and food preparation. Bottled water, easy to store, with a shelf life of 1 to 2 years. Purifiers and filters, for treating water from natural sources during emergencies. Recommended quantity, a minimum of 14 liters per person for 1 week, plus filters for long-term needs. How to store, best practices. Proper storage is as important as choosing the right foods. A poorly stored stockpile can spoil, rendering your efforts useless. Here are the best practices to ensure the longevity of your stockpile. 1. Storage conditions. Temperature, store food in cool places, ideally between 10 degrees Celsius and 21 degrees Celsius. Avoid temperatures above 27 degrees Celsius, which accelerate spoilage. Humidity, keep humidity below 15% to prevent mold and bacterial growth. Use dehumidifiers if necessary. Light, protect food from direct sunlight, which can degrade nutrients and hasten rancidity. Use opaque containers or store in dark places. Ventilation, choose locations with good air circulation to avoid moisture buildup. 2. Suitable containers. Food-grade buckets, ideal for grains and legumes. Use 20 to 25 liter buckets with airtight seals. Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, extend the shelf life of grains, flours, and dry foods. Oxygen absorbers remove oxygen, inhibiting bacterial growth. Cans and glass jars, perfect for spices, honey, and homemade canned foods. Ensure lids are airtight. Sealed plastic containers, useful for frequently used items but less durable for long-term storage. 3. Stock rotation. Adopt the FIFO system, first in, first out. Consume the oldest foods first and replenish the stockpile regularly. Label containers with storage dates and expiration dates. 4. Pest protection. Regular inspection. Check the stockpile every 3 to 6 months for signs of infestation, such as insects or rodents. Natural repellents. Use bay leaves or silica gel packets to deter pests. Elevated storage. Keep food off the floor to make it harder for rodents to access. 5. Stockpile organization. Inventory. Maintain a detailed list of items, quantities, and expiration dates. Accessibility. Organize foods by category, grains, canned goods, etc., and keep frequently used items more accessible. Space. Choose a dedicated storage area, like a pantry, basement, or cool room, with reinforced shelves to support the weight. 6. Water storage. Containers. Use food-grade gallons or barrels for water. Avoid containers that previously held chemicals. Rotation. Replace water every 6 to 12 months to ensure potability. Treatment. Add water stabilizers, like small amounts of chlorine, to extend shelf life. Planning and personalization. 1. Needs assessment. Group size. Calculate daily calories per person, average of 2,000 to 2,500 kilocalories for adults, and multiply by the number of people and planned days. Dietary restrictions. Consider allergies, intolerances, or preferences, e.g., vegetarianism. Cooking skills. Choose foods you know how to prepare or that require minimal cooking. 2. Short-term versus long-term stockpile. Short-term, 1 to 3 months. Prioritize canned foods, freeze-dried meals, and ready-to-eat items. Long-term, 6 months to years. Focus on grains, legumes, and dehydrated foods with high durability. 3. Budget. Gradual purchases. Build the stockpile slowly, taking advantage of sales and buying in bulk. Cost-effectiveness. Grains and legumes are cheaper and more durable than canned or freeze-dried foods. 4. Food diversity. Avoid food fatigue by including a variety of flavors and textures. Spices, sauces, and desserts, like dehydrated fruits or powdered chocolate, help maintain morale. Additional precautions. 1. Food safety. Canned food inspection. Discard dented, rusted, or swollen cans, which may indicate botulism. Hygiene. Wash hands and utensils before handling food to prevent contamination. Cooking. Ensure dry foods are cooked properly to eliminate potential bacteria. 2. Energy sources. In emergencies, access to electricity or gas may be limited. Include in your planning gas or wood stoves, for cooking foods that require preparation. Manual tools, such as grain grinders or manual can openers. Fuel, store propane, firewood, or charcoal in a safe location. 3. Education and practice. Test recipes. Experiment with cooking stockpile foods to ensure you know how to prepare them. Training. Teach all family members how to use the stockpile and preparation equipment. Conclusion. Building and maintaining a food stockpile in the context of survivalism is a process that requires planning, organization, and commitment. Choosing foods with a long shelf life, high nutritional value, and versatility is the first step. Storing them properly in conditions that maximize durability is equally crucial. Additionally, personalizing the stockpile to meet your group's needs and practicing regular rotation ensure you're always prepared. With this guide, you have the tools to build a robust stockpile that offers security and peace of mind in any scenario. Start small, plan carefully, and expand gradually. Preparation today is the key to self-sufficiency tomorrow. And remember, always be prepared.